बच्चों, कक्षा में आपका स्वागत है. Namaste or As-Salaam Alaykum. Dosto, in this video I am going to teach you 6 phrases that are so useful here in Pakistan and across any kind of Islamic country. Actually, these phrases will put a smile on locals' faces and you'll be warmly welcomed anywhere if you use these, okay? And these phrases can be used in any other kind of Islamic country as well, like UAE, for example. They say the exact same phrases. And the reason I use these phrases is because life is about adapting to where you are. And so when I'm with my Hindu friends in India, I'll change to like Ram Ram or Jai Shri Ram or what else? Jai Jagannath if I'm in Odisha, or Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe if I'm with some Krishna conscious friends. So that's how I adapt no matter where I am in the world. And you can also use these phrases in India as well because there's such a large Muslim population. Oh, and I forgot to mention 6. When I'm with 6, I change to Sat Shri Akal. So let's get on with the lesson. The very first and probably the most important greeting you can learn here in Pakistan is As-Salaam Alaykum. And the reply to that is Walaikum As-Salam. And what that means is peace be upon you, and the reply is also, and peace be upon you too. That's the rough translation. So, As-Salaam Alaykum, and the other person's going to reply, Walaikum As-Salam. So you've learned how to say hello. Now, how do you say goodbye? Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz. And that means, may God protect you. Pretty simple, right? As-Salaam Alaykum, and when you're saying goodbye, Allah Hafiz. Now, if you're asking somebody how they are, if you say, Aap kaise hain? Commonly they will say here, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And that means simply, by God's grace, or by God's grace, I am good. So you can say that too when someone asks you how you are. Even if they ask you in English, you can reply, Alhamdulillah, and people will be so happy and they'll just be a huge smile on their face and they'll probably ask you straight away, are you Muslim? If you say that. And this brings us into the next phrase. And you just heard it then. Hu Akbar. What's happening right now is the call to prayer, or the azan. It's calling Muslims from around the area to come for namaz, which is the prayer ceremony at the mosque. So you will commonly hear Hu Akbar, not usually in like speech. People aren't usually saying it. There's other things they're saying more commonly, which we'll get to right next. But you often hear it in the azan, the call to prayer, and you'll hear it in music as well. There's a lot of songs and it goes like, Allahu Akbar, like this, like really kind of really peaceful Islamic music. And that's one point I want to make as well. The reality here on ground, no matter what the media says, is that Pakistan is a peaceful country and Pakistanis are extremely peaceful people as well. It's like India, right? You see so much rubbish in the media, or the Western media, about India, and you think, oh my God, you think so many bad things are happening there, or so many things are so common there. But when you get to India, the reality is so different and you just fall in love with the country, and that's exactly what my parents experienced when they got to India.
How lovely everybody's been to us, Manisha's family, just people smiling on the street, chatting away to you, and just talking to Manisha's neighbour. What lovely people. Everybody's just so friendly, and I love the family feel. It's really, like she said, the neighbours just come and help themselves out of the fridge. I think that's wonderful. But we've had a fabulous time.
Very good.
We were so worried about maybe getting, sick and that, and not knowing what to expect, but it's just been...
It's all good.
It's amazing. It's just...
Very nice.
Oh, Douglas, very nice.
The reality which they thought India was so different from the on-ground reality when they got there, and Pakistan is absolutely no different to that. And Hu Akbar, it just means God is the greatest. That's it. Now the next two phrases, the final two, Insha'Allah. And Insha'Allah means God willing. God willing something will happen. Like I'll say, I'm going to Peshawar next week, and my friends here will say, Insha'Allah, Insha'Allah, God willing. You know, it's kind of like a blessing. It's kind of like, if God wishes, it'll happen. If it doesn't happen, you know, God didn't will it to happen. It's a nice phrase, and you can use this a lot. People use it, like, anytime they look into the future and speak into the future, people will say, Insha'Allah, Insha'Allah, God willing, God willing. And finally, Mashallah. Mashallah is extremely popular too. And this means God willed it. Like God made this happen. That's a very, very rough translation. And people use it here for praise or to show joy. So if I tell someone something great happened today, they'll say, Mashallah, like God willed it, God made it happen. So yeah, these are the kind of 6 most common phrases you can use across Pakistan and other Islamic countries, and with Muslims in India as well. So, As-Salaam Alaykum, Walaikum As-Salam, Allah Hafiz, Alhamdulillah, Hu Akbar, Insha'Allah, and Mashallah. Now, if you're still here, I got one more for you. And this one is more used in the Gulf states, like the UAE, for example. And I learned this from Karl Al-Meri. He taught me this when I met him last time I was in Dubai. Habibi. Habibi you can use when you're meeting like a good friend. You can say, hello Habibi, like someone you really care about and someone that you love. So whenever I see Karl, I'm like, hello Habibi, or As-Salaam Alaykum, Habibi. And he taught me this too. You can call your wife Habibti. This is the loving version for your wife. I guess it's like Janu or Jan in Hindi. Tell me if that's the correct translation. And one thing I want to know as well, any Bangladeshis here, tell me, do you guys also use these Arabic greetings in Bangladesh as well? Allah Hafiz.